a woman loses interest, it hits the ego first, but it wounds deeper than that. It's not just that she pulled away, it's that you don't know when it happened. There was no clear ending, no dramatic fight, no final conversation, just a slow, emotional fade. And that's what makes men spiral. Because uncertainty attacks the mind. It creates obsession. It makes you want answers. But here's the truth most men never hear. The need for clarity is what destroys attraction. The men who keep their power are the ones who can sit inside uncertainty without panicking. This video will teach you how, not so you can manipulate her, but so you never lose yourself again when attraction is tested. Section 1. The moment. Attraction began to die. Attraction rarely dies in a big moment. It dies in small emotional leaks. You didn't notice them because they felt harmless. You replied faster than before. You adjusted your schedule for her. You checked in more often. You started explaining yourself. None of these things are bad on their own. But together, they sent a message. My emotional balance depends on you. And attraction cannot survive emotional dependence. Women don't want to be responsible for a man's emotional state. They want to feel invited into his world, not become his world. The moment she senses that her attention stabilizes you, desire starts to drop. Section 2. Why being a good man is not enough. A lot of men get angry here. I treated her well. I respected her. I didn't play games. And that's good. That matters. But attraction doesn't reward morality. It responds to emotional polarity. You can be kind and grounded, supportive and independent, present and non-attached. Most men collapse into over-availability because they confuse interest with investment. Interest is curiosity. Investment is sacrifice. You invested emotionally before attraction had time to deepen. That imbalance is what she felt, even if she couldn't explain it. Section 3. Why your instincts betray you when she pulls away. The moment her energy drops, your nervous system activates. Your mind starts scanning. What changed? What should I do? What if I lose her? This is biological. It's not weakness. But how you respond determines everything. Most men respond by over-texting, asking for reassurance, trying to talk things out, becoming emotionally available on demand. And every one of those behaviors signals fear of loss. Fear is readable, even through text, even through silence. And the more she senses fear, the more her attraction shuts down. The Section 4. The power of doing nothing correctly. Doing nothing does not mean ignoring her. It does not mean ghosting. It does not mean acting cold. It means not reacting emotionally. You still respond, just without urgency. You still communicate, just without pressure. You still show interest, just without attachment. This creates emotional contrast. She expected pursuit. She expected explanation. She expected pressure. Instead, she feels space. And space allows desire to breathe. Section 5. Why space feels so uncomfortable for men. Space feels dangerous because men attach through action. Men fix, men pursue, men solve. So when you're told to step back, it feels passive. But stepping back isn't inaction, it's self-control. Self-control is attractive because it signals abundance. It says, I have a life, I have direction, I don't collapse under uncertainty. That's masculine stability. Section 6. Rebuilding your center. This is non-negotiable. Re-attraction never starts with her. It starts with you becoming unmovable again. Ask yourself honestly, are you training your body? Are you advancing your mission? Are you mentally calm without her validation? Are you proud of your daily discipline? Women feel inner order. A man whose life is aligned doesn't chase, he invites. And invitation is seductive. The Section 7. Emotional detachment versus emotional coldness. This matters. Detachment is inner stability. Coldness is emotional punishment. Never punish her for losing interest. Attraction isn't owed. Remain warm, remain respectful, remain calm. But detach internally from the outcome. That internal shift changes everything. Section 8. When she starts feeling you again. If attraction begins to return, it will show subtly. She initiates small conversations, asks how you've been, responds with more emotion, references shared memories. Do not rush this moment. Do not label it. Do not interrogate it. Do not try to secure it. Let her move at her pace. The man who waits calmly controls the emotional tempo. Section 9. The most common way men ruin the reattraction phase. They try to lock it in. They ask what this means. Push for clarity. Seek reassurance. Try to define the relationship too early. This collapses tension again. Attraction needs room. Confidence is quiet. Neediness is loud. Section 10. When walking away is the final test of strength. Sometimes, despite everything, she doesn't return. This is where weak men beg. This is where strong men bow out gracefully. Walking away with calm dignity is not defeat. It's emotional sovereignty. And paradoxically, that is the version of you she was drawn to in the first place. Final word. Become the man who doesn't panic. This lesson goes beyond one woman. Attraction will rise and fall many times in your life. The man who wins is not the man who never loses interest from women, but the man who never loses himself when it happens. Stay grounded, stay disciplined, stay emotionally sovereign. And whether she comes back or not, you win. This is Stickman Influence. See you in the next video.